Another really brilliant story. You're going to love this. On Breakfast, we have been following the story of Frank Rothwell, who broke his own world records to become the oldest man to row the Atlantic.
This weekend, he was given a hero's welcome, and rightly so, when he returned to a packed house at Oldham Athletic, where he's the club chairman. Let's take a reminder of his journey.
There are a few challenges you can do in the world which are world class, but this is a real challenge. I'm 73 years old. I'll be the oldest person to have rowed any ocean ever when I complete this.
Now it's a bit more wind than we've had it before. We're going about 25 knots today.
Wow, incredible scenes, and delighted to say Frank is here with us now. Frank, firstly, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
On doing it, not once, but twice. Yeah. What made you, having done it once, think, right, I'm going to go for this again?
Because I can. You know, and in life, if you can do something, you should do it now. Don't delay it, because later on in life you might not be able to do it. And at my age, would I be able to do it in another 2 or 3 years? I don't know, possibly not.
Well, you say that now, but, I mean, we may well be sitting here in 2 or 3 years and you saying you've done it for a third time.
Oh, I don't think so.
Just take us through the practicalities. It was only a week ago that you were in Antigua finishing that, and here you are, looking remarkably well. But I imagine, physically, it must be hugely demanding doing that.
Oh, well, it is, yeah. It's as demanding as you make it. So you row at a pace that you can row at all day for 12 hours, and then go to sleep and then do it again tomorrow. So you haven't got to go flat out, or else you just burn up. So you do it at a pace that you are able to do.
And what are you thinking about as you're on your own? Because you left in, what, mid-December, so that's a long time on your own. What are you thinking about, and how do you sort of keep your mind ticking over?
Try and think about nice things, and think about home. Think about my wife. I've been married for 53 years to Judith. She's a lovely lady, and we have a fantastic relationship. We have a lovely family. And think about that. Think about holidays. Think about holidays we'd like to do. Think about that kind of thing.
And your aim was to get back for Valentine's Day, February the 14th. Missed it by a day.
I failed. I'm
a
failure.
I mean, as reasons go, I've been rowing the Atlantic to raise money for a good cause. I mean, they don't come better than that as reasons.
Well, they don't, and I was forgiven. Judith forgave me for not making Valentine's Day, but
no.
Yeah.
And with good reason. I mean, the amount of money you've raised, and tell us the cause that you've chosen to support.
OK, well, thank you. Yeah, the main purpose of this adventure, this challenge, was to raise funds and awareness for Alzheimer's Research UK. You know, at the moment, the biggest killer in the UK is dementia. Just to put into some perspective, is that since COVID, I know 2 people who died of COVID. 5 of my friends and relations have died from dementia in that time. You know, so, and we spent, how much do we spend on sorting COVID out? Dementia needs to be really sorted. You know, we all go to the gym, don't we? And we eat food to try and extend our lives. But what's the point in extending your lives if there's more likelihood that you're going to be getting dementia at the end of it? So we need to find a cure for dementia. And that's what Alzheimer's Research are doing. They're going for a cure. That's their motto, for a cure.
And you have raised a phenomenal amount of money along the way, sort of over 1.3 million in total with the 2 times, because let's not forget you were the oldest person to row the Atlantic, and then you did it again.
Yeah, I'm now the oldest person to row any ocean solo. It's not just the Atlantic. Yeah, I'm the oldest person to row any ocean. And
you got a hero's welcome at Oldham Athletic yesterday.
Wow, wasn't that special, yeah. At Oldham Athletic yesterday, where I'm the chairman, we had 11,000 people. Now, for a National League game, that's phenomenal. Even the mighty Wrexham didn't get 11,000. And
But you had a nice message from the Wrexham lot, didn't you?
oh well, yeah. Ryan Reynolds and Rob, they both made a generous donation to the charity through the Just Giving page, and you can see their message there. So, and they've given it real credibility, you know.
Well, you've had so much support, and you know, not surprisingly, it's a phenomenal achievement, not once but twice. I have to ask, Frank, what's next?
Well, it's not that again. For the first time, a level of difficulty, the first time I did it was probably level 6 out of 10.
Okay.
This time it was 8.5. The sea temperature was much warmer. The trade winds, which is something that we bank on for solo rowers. You've got to remember I did this solo because we need the wind to be in our favour when I'm sleeping. If you're a boat that has 4 or 5 rowers in, then they can roll through the wind or whatever because they're powerful enough. And also the boat's going 24 hours a day. When you're a solo rower, it's not. So this time it was much more difficult because the trade winds were not as have been previous years, and also the currents were all over the place as well.
Frank, you managed it not once but twice, and it is a phenomenal achievement. I really appreciate you coming here and telling us all about it. Thank you.
Just a minute, I think really, if anybody would like to donate, it's dead easy. Just go to Just Giving Frank Rothwell. That's Just Giving Frank Rothwell, and we'd love to receive any donations. And I would like to thank everyone who's already donated. Thank you very much. Because combined, we're up to £1.5 million now on both rows. So
wonderful.
I'm absolutely over the moon.
Wonderful. Frank, congratulations and thanks for coming in.
And thank you very much.
Thank you. That is all from us for this morning. Thank you for your company. We are back tomorrow at 6.
Bye-bye.